Hey yo, my PlanCo friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to the cosmic kingdom of Project PlanCo. We are taking a trip back into sci-fi today, and it is going to be a jam-packed episode. Not only is sci-fi one of our biggest areas in the park with 36 total plots, they are some of the biggest plots in all of this project. Massive builds. And I'm looking at some of the notes that are left behind from Batch. Some of these are collaborative projects, combined projects, and all sorts of different things. I have subscribed to a total of 10 different buildings, but some of them are combined and have different rules and doodads to them. So I can see these 3 images are all the same. These 2 images are the same. So really, if we compact that into one and that into another one, I guess we're looking at 5, 6, 7, 8 blueprints here today. Again, it's going to be a jam-packed, and some of these thumbnails are looking impeccable. Absolutely incredible. So we just gotta dive right on in. I'm gonna work from the top down again. Chibi Rodan. I recognize this name from an episode or 2 ago. They are doing the toilet for S05. Where are you, S05? S05. Sci-fi toilets, 450 pieces. Wow, that's a lot compared to some of the builds that I was looking at in the previous episodes and how little they were given and how big sci-fi is after all. All right, so let's see how this works, because there's an intersection with the neighbor, and we do have the neighbor, I think, S06. No, that's not our neighbor. So S04 is assigned to Chicken Viking, and it is not handed in yet. So we'll have to see what happens there when we get there. But we do have the neighbor over here that we can place today by Red Panda. But we're looking at Chibi Rodan here today, and let's go ahead and place their plot. Let me see what we're looking for here. This is the one we're looking for. There's our alignment cube. Let's get this all situated, and in we go. The toxic dump. It's literally a toilet. Wait, where's the toilet? Where's the toilet? Did I delete the toilet? Where's the toilet? Let me undo this. Oh, the toilet is in the group. That is very odd. So what we're going to do here is we're going to split from building, then delete this, then place the build. That sucks because I had the alignment cube just perfectly, but it is what it is. I didn't realize I deleted that piece, so something for me to keep an eye on in the future, but that looks to be about right. All right, the toxic dump, and now it has a toilet with the path already pre-connected. Loving it. The pink and the blue didn't quite nail the cosmic blue, although I don't think it matters too much. I mean, kind of like the same thing here. I'm not entirely sure, why we didn't go with this fun cyan color, but in my opinion, the proper cosmic color is that of cyan, and that would be like this. I need to turn my flashlight on. There you go. So that's kind of like the proper cosmic color. Oh, now that I have my flashlight on, but I'm going to undo that anyways. There's a bit of a gradient, I guess. A strange gradient, but a gradient. That one color, this one is off. Oh, I guess maybe because the C, cow? I don't really know what's going on there. I might want to recolor that later and think about that. But yeah, the true colors of Cosmic Cow you can see on her, as well as if we go grab the actual mascot herself, Staff, turn off reshade. You can see her here, right? Those are the colors right there. Can I undo placing her? Whoops. No, I guess not. The building's gone. I'm gonna have to fire her. She's not gonna like that. No. How do I fire somebody? I gotta go to the work manage roster. Staff? Oh no. Entertainers? Cosmic Cow 3? Bye now. You've been fired, Cosmic Cow. Sorry. I've never noticed her walk away like this. That's kind of hilarious and sad. Anyways, yeah, talking about the build there, I was just nitpicking a little bit about the color, as I can't seem to get a time of day that shines on this side of the park. Anywhere. What about like 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9? Yeah, there's no time of day that we can get light on this side of the park at all. That's a bit unfortunate for this builder, as their build will never come to light. But it is the toxic dump after all. Toxic dump. There's a sign on the back. A little bit of a weird sign, I would say, at that. But fun. Very, very fun. Anyways, I was nitpicking about the colors, but I don't think it matters all that too much. Do I really want to go through here and recolor all the blues to be that of the cyan that we're looking for in the Cosmic Cow? No, not necessarily. I think it's fine. The majority of the pieces that should be cyan on the actual coaster itself are. For the rest of this, as long as we have the kind of the presence of the fun factor of Cosmic Cow is all that matters. The build itself is actually quite good. I like the way you've used all these sci-fi pieces. There's a lot of different depth to it and interesting layouts, so it's pretty fun. The toxic dump should really be on the front, not the back, but it is what it is. It made me question myself if I put the building down backwards, but that's not the case. And yeah, it's a pretty solid sci-fi build overall from Chibi Rodan, and I think they're like a builder or something. So let me go ahead and set that to placed in park. Get you a builder sign. Chibi Rodan. Chibrodin. Anyways, that's the first build of the day, Heidi Cowla. Let me hit the pause button here, and we will continue on. The backdrop build for S06. That's S08. Oh yeah, that must have been your neighbor, right? That's right. Small backdrop here, and we're looking for... Oh, the Steam page looks incredible. This is the one. Oh my god, I'm excited for this one. Okay, we're in. Wowzers. Look at that. It's like a sentinel from the Matrix or something. What is this? What in the world is this? It's like a cosmic ball. It's pink. It's being held up by these weird contraptions. It's like an egg. What is it? The Cosmic Milk Filtration Center. Oh, so I'm assuming that milk is normally pink and then they're sucking something out of it, turning it into actual milk. I don't know. It's awesome though. That's the great thing about sci-fi is it just needs to look like it makes sense, and it looks like it makes sense to me. This is amazing. This is incredible. Who built this? Who built this? Red Panda 2110. I love this. It goes really well with the builds next to you and fits in perfectly. This is phenomenal. It's doing some milk juicing stuff. And I'm not mad at it at all. Wow, that is cool. Very, very cool build here. You guys are kicking things off with a bang. We got this big toxic dump, this big milk machine. This is freaking awesome. This is going to be a really jam-packed episode. There's going to be tons of really crazy builds to look at, and we're just getting started with the awesomeness. So let's go ahead and add the name here. Red Panda 2110. There you go, buddy. Thank you for your contribution. And let's see what else we got going on. The next builder is Batch S08. What's S08? Oh, well, Batch has been contributing, making a lot of builds. We've already seen 2 from them from the fantasy area, and now with another with an expert build here with the Dex R Cosmic build. This is what is this? Oh, it's an entrance, a guest spawner. Whoa. Okay. What am I looking for? Oh my god. On the Steam page, it looks ridiculous. Wow. Let's put this in and see what's going on with this. Okay, the alignment cube looks pretty aligned to me, but it's giving me that error that it's not able to be placed. Why is it doing this? Is there a note? There's no note. Why is it red? But it will let me place it. No, obstructed. What's obstructing it? What's inside your build that would cause it to be obstructed? Is there a shop in there? Oh, look at that. They've included the park spawner. Interesting. I don't think Batch intended to do that, but because they did, this item is locked. Wait, what? How do you... Oh, you could only add park spawners. Oh, no. Oh, wait, it was the guest entrance. I can delete this, right? Let me delete the pathways. I can't delete this. So this was locked in scenario mode, or you can only add these in scenario mode, from my understanding, right? Oh no, I can delete this. All right, but the park spawner is stuck there. I cannot do that. So it doesn't look like they included the park spawner in with their build, just the the gateway, the ticket entrance or whatever. So let's see if this allows me to place it now. Okay. That did in fact fix the issue, but there should be a new issue. Oh, did it auto connect all the pathing? Very interesting. How come it did that? Look at that. It's all connected. So it just auto snapped my paths back in. All right. Well, then all is well. Let's take a look at this build. My goodness, what is this? What is this turtle shell thing? What in the world is this? What in God's name is this? It's like a ride. Wait, what? Power Track Ride Machina Classica? I didn't even know what ride that is. It's one of the track rides. Batch twisted the track and built a ride to make these sci-fi walls. That is so interesting. Never have I ever seen that type of innovation before, used on a shop, I guess. But it does give it this unique, weird, shelly look. This looks like a shell from Mario Go-Kart. What is happening here? This is so cool. There's like a little window there with space stuff. Wow, that's so creative, Batch. Neat. Very, very neat. That's a lot of extra work to do that. So you have this split down the middle. You get the pink and purple on one side. You got the blue and Dexar on the other side. Very interesting indeed. Got some weird, I don't even know what these are, glass panel pieces making some kind of holographic image. If I push play, there's some doors opening up and different things. It's like a docking spaceport. And now that I'm looking at it, you built it so it links up with the build here. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but what was originally a collab between this build and this build now is connected to Batch's build. And if you look at this whole thing here, it's like one big giant starport, but no one would ever be able to tell that 3 different builders actually made all of this. The top is made by, was it Warmgar, I believe, or somebody? Yeah, Warmgar. The bottom bit was made by Master Engineer, and then this bit here was made by Batch. The 3 of them combined their builds together and just made this giant sci-fi area. This is just an incredible amount of detail all over from all of these builds, and then you kind of transition that into that of the cosmic world, and that all ties this stuff together. That is a really nice, I could see why Batch took this. I'm assuming that, you know, whoever, like, he just kind of took it upon himself to tie it all together. And I think that was a good executive decision by Batch yet again, always making good decisions as Batch. And oh my God, this build is really unique. I love it. Yep, the cohesion, tying it all together is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. That is a sick looking build and makes this whole area look just insane. Really, really insane. Wow. As I said, we're getting this episode. This is going to be a hot and heavy one. And so far, the 3 builds have all delivered. I am super impressed from what I've seen so far. And this sci-fi area is coming together and shaping up to be something extraordinary. So what do we have next? Another shot by Abigail, S09. I'm like actually upset that I didn't get to take this plot here where Abby did. I really wanted to do my own Cosmic Cow milkshake shop in the Cosmic Land, but I just didn't sign out my name in time. But now that, you know, now Abby's got 2. I'm super upset. I didn't even get 1. I really wanted this plot here. But anyways, that's me complaining. S09, where are you? Where is S09? Back here, that's a big boy. Holy good googly moogly. So you got the hat shop too, Abby. Look at you. You got a build in every area of the park and 2 over here. All right, so a Hat's Fantastic Sci-Fi shop. Oh, this one's connected to the shop as well. So we want to select, how do I do this? Go into edit mode, edit, remove the shop from the building, and remove the pad. There we go. And what we're looking for here is a sci-fi blueprint from Abby. Here it is. Fits that shape that we were looking for. That's good. And there we go. I think I could drop it down just a little bit. Hat's Fantastic. Ooh, got that Hat's Fantastic color integrated in here. A little bit of that tealish stuff going on. Let's go on inside. Ooh, little planetary things and a bunch of helmets. Yep, that's what I expect from a sci-fi hat shop. Very, very cool. Lots of crazy colors and contraptions here. You filled out this area. You made a big pad. Got some Dex Ari looking stuff going on over here. It all seems to make sense to me. It's a sci-fi plaza. I like it. Very cool. Yep. Nice job on this one, Abby. One of your stronger builds in the park so far, I would say. There's a lot of different intricacies, levels, details, and a big area to fill, and you did that really quite well. And yeah, the Hat's Fantastic sign is calling to me. Really awesome. Okay, amazing stuff. Another awesome build here. We're going crazy with the good builds here today. And let's see what we got going on here. We need signs, right? So I needed to put Batch's sign somewhere. I'll put it right here. And let's get Abby's sign somewhere. We can put it probably like right here. Looks like Abby is sticking with Abigail now, not Abby Reefinger or just Abby or... I think she might have a different name sign all throughout the park everywhere. All right, next up, we're looking for S10 right here. Perfect. And it's another big boy. We're really filling out this area today. Holy good googly moogly. This one's created by Blossom. It's an expert build. And is there anything that I think... Yeah, I've talked about Blossom. They built some stuff in the past, and I've mentioned that they always integrate like a little bit of Chinese lettering or something like that, a little bit Asian-inspired build, so I'm curious to see if there's anything like that integrated here. So let's go ahead and find the blueprint, and they did write something on their workshop, so we're going to want to read that as well. I think this is the one we're looking for here. Holy moly, that is a thick one. So let's check this out. Okay, got the cube aligned. I left the volume cube in there. That's the volume cube, but there were height meters. As you can see, these height meters. So that's fine. And yeah, let's see what they say on their workshop as I get like a good perspective of the build here. Some stuff before placing. Should have read it first. Thanks, Batch, for giving me 800 pieces, but the first time I am not complaining since I only used about 500. First, I didn't have to think about piece count. All that said, 1 FPS so desperately need. All that to save 1 FPS. I don't know what's happening here. Secondly, I talked to the neighbor Abby regarding the overlapping about her plot. Oh. That's kind of fun. There's a gap between our blueprints. If you align the cube from the front of the build, it should align just fine. Hope y'all enjoy. Okay, so the instructions were not really just instructions, but a disclaimer, really. That's kind of fun. Blossom, just an FYI, did the same thing over here. This plot became available because it was numbered the same as another one, and so we actually didn't have anyone assigned to this. Blossom said they would jump in and take this build, and then because all of the other builds were already placed, they decided to integrate the top of their building in with the top of this French building, and it kind of like overlapped and became kind of like one. And I thought it worked out quite nicely. So they did the same thing over here with Abby's build, using this kind of like doorway and pathway that leads down into Abby's, and it integrates them and makes them kind of become one. And I actually like that. I agree with the decision to do this. And again, it makes these builds feel like a collaboration. This one big collaborative build with the hats and Abby's whole little thing going on here merges quite nicely with that of this build. I love it. Let's take a closer look at this. Wow. So we got some interesting contraptions. They're mining uranium or something. I don't know what's going on there. They got cannons. Look at all this. Wow, they're pumping stuff through tubes. I guess this is the fuel for all the rocket ships at the rocket bay over there. That is quite phenomenal. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on the rooftop. There's that classic little symbol there, the Blossom logo. Love to see it. I knew I would find something like that on the build. Their own personal touch. Planet Coaster logo up front. It's amazing. You guys are killing it. This episode is to shape it up to be one of the best so far, in my opinion, with this whole megalithic build. We're bringing this whole area of the park together, and that is quite pleasing to see. So Blossom, you are in the park. Let's get you a builder sign here. Probably just rip one from Abby and put this, I'm gonna put it right here. Once the cube is gone, we will be able to see it blossom. In fact, I probably don't need this cube at all, do I? Because all of the builds in this area are in. There's a lot of cubes out there. Okay. Yep, they're all in, so I can't see a reason for ever needing that cube. And now we got like one of these collaborations, S11, 15, and 16. What? Those are all, so let's find them. That's 16, that's 15, where's 11? This is 11. So this creator rolled real tight, took all 3 of these plots and provided us with one megalithic plot. 2 builder plots. Wait, what? No. Oh, this is confusing, right? Because this one is 11, and then they jump from 11 to 16. So yeah, 2 advanced builder plots plus a builder plot. And it does say here, reminder batch final polish, move green right pillar on the coaster entrance. Coaster clips heavily there, but only there. Okay, so we'll see. It's a note for batch, not for me. And on the workshop, is there anything that I should read before I put this in? Oh, it's built by Potatoes55 and rolled real tight. This blueprint covers all 3 plots. So Potatoes and rolled real tight worked on one blueprint together. How do you do that? They must have done a little bit, passed it over to the other person. So we're going to go ahead and delete all of these plots and pull out the big guns and see, oh no, they didn't give us a cube. You guys did this big collaboration, but you didn't give us a cube. No. Oh, there's one over there. Okay. Weird decision to pull this cube over here. Because with these sci-fi pieces, oftentimes what happens is people like to bury them into the ground so that they only use like the top half because they're so big, right? So that I was like, oh, there's no way I'm ever going to be able to find what would be the actual bottom of this without a cube. So it looks to me like I got this lined up pretty okay. It's not gonna be perfect because this one's so big. So I'm just gonna take a look around before. Yeah, see, this is pretty close to being lined up to the ground. Yeah, this seems to be well placed. Let's go ahead and place it. Wow. What a monstrosity that is. Again, these mega builds. This is the mega build episode. Oh my god. We have a sci-fi metropolis happening here in Planet Coaster, guys, in Project PlanCo. Great Dexar looking pieces. There's a window peering through. Bolts are us. Oh my goodness. Wow. Bolts are us. Here's a stupid droid sci-fi dad joke. How does a droid make love? He nuts and bolts. Sorry, had to. All right, let's keep going. This is nuts. Nuts indeed. Wow, look at all this crazy stuff. We got a blender. Wow, what is happening in here? There's so many crazy contraptions, and it all makes sense because it's sci-fi, right? Wow, the coaster goes right on through here. This is what I was saying, that once we get all this theming in, this coaster becomes themed. And this is such a good concept that I wish we did more of. Like, I was saying that this project could be done again in the future in a much more simplified way. Instead of like redrawing the characters and doing the TMTK and getting better elegance to give us all the songs, it's yada yada yada, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. One of the biggest bottlenecks of this project was getting people to build these coasters outside the park, then prototyping them, then passing them the park, and then getting them to place it in and blueprint it, and then touch it up, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. If we just had the coaster built already, and then we did plots, just like what we have over here, right? Then we wouldn't need someone to build the coaster and import it. We just build a coaster and surround it with plots. And then the theming becomes whatever people give us. That's like a very fun concept. So if anyone's still big into Planet Coaster, utilizing the Channel 5 Discord, I highly recommend copying what we've done here with Project PlanCo and building coasters and providing plots and doing it in this way. Because you can, as you can see from just this episode alone, we have built a metropolis by placing, essentially what we're placing is the alignment cube, right? Boop, I align that cube and it's done. So what I did was I placed 5 cubes here today, 5 or 6 cubes or whatever. And as a result, it's made all of this, what you see. And on the back end, you know, somebody building a build like this might take them an evening, a day or two, or whatever. It's not that crazy of a time investment for one individual to make one blueprint. Whereas building this whole area, if you were to task someone to build this whole area, it'd take them like months. There's so many things here. Whereas like at the end result is placing a handful of cubes down results in this. And I love this process. This process has been so cool, and it's worked out quite nicely. So with that being said, utilize the community, utilize your friends on Discord, and try this out for yourself, and make those mega parks possible in a very short amount of time. So loving it. So we did get a dual build here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put both their names out front here. So off to the side, out front, whatever, and that way we can credit both of those creators. Rolled real tight 1, and they said potatoes underscore 55. There we go. Both of you guys have been credited for your collaboration build. This is off and it's bugging me, so let's just fix that. Wow, this is crazy. We got more. So I can go into the thing now and mark off all of those as placed in park. And we have another combiner, another collab. This is the episode of collabs. So we're looking for S12 and S13. So that's the drop tower and this. This whole area is a combined effort. Well, I guess Striker signed out both of these. That's what's happening here. So we could probably delete that, probably delete this. And then I'm looking for a giant ride. This has got to be it. Whoa. Please tell me you've done an alignment cube. Okay, there is one. Which one? Which one is it? It's got to be this one. Okay, that's aligned. Wow, what is happening here? Oh my goodness gracious. What? And even the coaster goes through it. Wow, this is incredible. Okay, let's... You guys, this episode is insane. And you even attached it to this build. I was just commenting on how interesting it was that Batch connected it to theirs, and now this guy's connected it to theirs, and now it just looks like one giant This looks like one person made all this. This is crazy. What is happening? This is one gigantic cohesive collaboration. All right, this is the maintenance and testing area. I'm not a fan of the grass in here. What happened? Was there supposed to be panels? There are. I sunk it in too low, but I didn't. I followed the cube. It must have been like a pixel off. If I push this in, yeah, okay. That's not a big deal. We'll just push it in. I was gonna say I wasn't a big fan that grass is poking through, but not a hard fix. It doesn't look like you have, okay, the pathway. Okay, what I could do, go underneath. Hopefully you grouped this. Doesn't look like you did. More challenging than I hoped it to be, but I think I've got them all selected. At least I think I do. So I could just bring these up a little bit. There we go. Yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Wow. Look at this. Maintenance and testing center. This is all for the Sky Cannon flat ride. There's the exit. There's the entrance. We walk down the queue. Again, a little bit of an issue here. What the heck is that? If I go into like edit mode, is it an issue though? I just feel like they intended this floor to be, I don't want to mess it up. I'm just going to leave it. There's a little bit of wobbly wonk in the path here. It's fine. And in we go. Holy guacamole. The sky panels, that's a cool idea there. It's like we're going into a black hole as we raise through the roof. And it is a ginormous rocket tower. Look at that. Wow. It's very rare that you get an awesome drop tower, but this looks freaking awesome. So much so that we have to give it a ride. What is this? What do I have here? I'm grabbing pieces from my menu here. Okay, let's throw in the test mode here. Do we have a song? Screaminator. That'll do. Ooh. Nice. And once that building's in, we got some more theming done there. Same with that one. Wow. Wow. Holy moly. All this theming is going to make this ride even better once we get it all in. This is awesome. Bing, bing, bam, bam. Look at the park. Oh my god. Project PlanCo! So cool. All right, Striker, you did a great job on this ride. Oh my god, I feel like everyone nailed it in this episode. I am just blown away by the innovation and the collaboration between all these builds. This is cool. Let's get your builder sign in here. That is a sick build. I'm gonna have to say, Strikers, well, we're not done yet, but I think this is my favorite build of the day because you made a giant rocket station. It's really well themed. Striker with a 2. Wait, I'm missing an R or something? No, there is no R. Let me see here. On your Steam page, it's ST2 Iker. And on this document, there's no I. So it's just Stu. Is this supposed to say Stuker? I have no idea. But that's how it's spelt on the page, so I'm gonna put it there. I've been calling this person Striker. It's probably Stuker? I have no idea. You guys are your names. Either way, Stuker, Striker, whatever your name is, this has got to be my favorite build of the day. It's just enormous. It's a ride skin. It's megalithic. It's kind of insane. You can see it from everywhere in the park. I love it. That is enormous. Well done. Well freaking done. And we're not done yet. Well done, but not done. Let's keep going. I have 2 more. Or no, 1 more. Another... Oh, wait. Never mind. We are done. This is the next one on the list is those 2 that we placed in. Screw it. Let's grab 1 more. I'm just gonna have to subscribe to one. Subscribe. We're looking for S19. Is that this guy? No. This guy? No. This one. Ooh, good googly moogly. We're going for a big boy. Let's do it. This is a tricky one because the coaster goes through and the builder had to incorporate that into their build. And this is from Mycreps. Let's go ahead and delete this giant box and pull it up. Where is it? Did I subscribe to it? There it is. It's just a really dark thumbnail. Holy moly. All right, let's place this in. Our cubes are aligned. In you go. Whoa, that is banana beans. We have a whole hangar bay. Wow, this is crazy. I guess I'm gonna have to set the triggers on the door. 2 landing pads, 2 cargos, and an elevator. Yeah, I mean, there's no instructions for these doors, or it's just 1 door, right? Let's go ahead and do that. Set up. Or wait, the door just might be open. I think it's left open. But yeah, I mean, it's fine then. We can just leave it open. If we want to trigger it, we can trigger it, but at this point, it's just left open. So I'm okay with that. You come blazing through here into the building. There's tons of crazy stuff to look at. Giant hangar bay. Let's go. And out here into some other stuff. This is just crazy. What are these floating pieces here? Are these supposed to be here? Oh, I guess that would be like the other building. That makes sense. I see. Wow. Another remarkable build with a crazy interior. Might be a little bit heavy on the yellow in comparison to everything else in terms of Dexar. It's just got like a little bit of yellow. That has a lot of yellow, but I'm not mad at it. I think once we get all the buildings in, all of the different stuff, especially the one in the front and the ones in the back, it won't be as noticeable, but it is a lot of yellow. But the building's pretty awesome overall. It's like a starport. You can dock in it. I like it. Another megalithic build here today, you guys. This whole part of the park has really come together quite crazily just here in 1 episode. This has definitely been the most content that I've inserted into the park in 1 single episode. And all remarkable builds too. Really, really remarkable stuff. Let's get the builder sign in. This is a little bit of an awkward one because there's no way to actually walk by this park. Maybe we should put it like here so that you see it when you're on the roller coaster or something, right? That might be kind of nice. I don't know. Otherwise, you're not going to see who built this anywhere else because you can't walk by this building. I don't know why I can't get it. There we go. My creps. There we go. Yeah, I think you'll at least see it for a second as you fly by on the coaster. That's not bad. Because, yeah, you're not going to see it anywhere else unless I put it somewhere on the top. But even then, you need binoculars to see it. Or cheat and go into fly mode, right? Wow. So while I did bang out a lot in this one here today, I'm going to place this one in the park. We're at now 38% placed in the park overall. That is crazy. We're almost halfway there. I was going to say we put a lot of content in, but sci-fi is so big that there's still like, we're not even halfway there. There's got to be at least like 20 more. And it's like, well, where are all the 20 more? Well, we got, you know, some scattered around here, up top, but then a bunch over here as well. So they're all over the place for sure. And then there's like one over here. But yeah, there's on the sheet, there's a lot. It doesn't look like it from here, but the list is pretty huge. So we're going to be returning to sci-fi at least 1 or 2 more times, unless I just go crazy and just place things for a whole non-stop hour. But that's what I did today, and my recording says 52 minutes. With editing, probably less, but we did put a lot in. A lot. And it looks incredible. I love the way that this turned out. I like all the builds that I've seen here today, and I'm pretty pumped. I'm pretty positive about what you guys have done and the way it's shaping up. I can't wait to see some more of these sky plots. Maybe one of the future sci-fi episodes I should do is just all the plots, the sky plots. Do the whole episode of sky plots. And then the other one will do everything else. That could be cool. So that'll probably be how I split up the next 2 sci-fi videos. And we also have the big bad Cosmic Kingdom. It's not only a train station, but it's a park entrance. So it's the... And who does that? I don't know. What plot is this? SO2. Xenarix. Awesome. Xenarix has got this one going on. I'm pumped. I love the content that we saw here today, and that was a lot of fun. Oh, I didn't look at the nighttime lighting. So before I leave you guys off, let's take a look at some of the stuff at night. I mean, this is just a crazy color bomb of awesomeness, right? It's crazy. Oh, the cosmic bounce becomes negative at night. Oh, I kind of like that. Wow. This is just amazing. This is just incredible. We're looking at all the nighttime lighting as one cohesive build, and it all works. It all freaking works. It looks like a neon, cyberpunk, futuristic, sci-fi metropolis like it should. This is sensational. Good job. Let's give it up to our builders here today. You guys did an amazing job. No complaints from me, no struggles from me here today. And it was just nothing but fun and easy. I loved it. What a great episode. What did you guys think? Throw your comments down below. And that's going to do it for today's episode of Project PlanCo. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye now.